What's up, guys? Welcome back to yet another anime news coverage video. I got some exciting news for anybody that's a Kyoto Animation fan. We finally got some news surrounding what their next project is. Sound Euphonium. Additionally, we have some news around Fruits Basket Prelude. The mangaka behind Capellion has a new project. Additionally, we have some premiere dates for the summer season, including Made in Abyss Season 2 and Shadow House Season 2. But if you're interested in any of this news, definitely stay tuned. Let's kick things off with the most exciting news, at least for me anyways, and that is the return of Sound Euphonium. Yes, Kyoto Animation has announced it's coming back. Sound Euphonium is coming back. Not only just a third season, but also an OVA. It is super exciting news. Now, let's get the unfortunate news out of the way. This is not all happy news. The sad news is that the third season isn't going to be around until 2024, so we have literally almost 2 years at least that we're going to have to wait for another season. Now, thankfully, we have something to tie us over, and that is an OVA that will be coming out in 2023. So yes, thankfully, 2 new projects coming for the franchise. Now, the OVA will be a theatrical OVA that's going to be releasing in 2023 that is based on the Ensemble Contest arc. And it's going to have a limited theatrical screening in Japan. Additionally, around that time, they will have a Blu-ray release for it. We still don't know exactly when that's going to transfer over to the West, although there's a good sign based on the fact that Crunchyroll was pretty vocal about this coming out, so hopefully Crunchyroll already has something in the works to pick it up. Additional information around the third season, like I mentioned before, it'll be in 2024, and yes, for those that aren't aware, it's going to cover essentially the next year of schooling for the characters. Either way, I am extremely excited for this. Now, granted, I wasn't a huge fan of the first season. This is something that I purchased for my brother's sake, but it's something that around the second season, I absolutely fell in love with this franchise, and I just cannot get enough of it. Visually, it's absolutely stunning, and there's so much good stuff coming out of it. The character moments, a lot of the emotion they build up with the second season really did have me, and I just cannot wait for more of it. Hopefully, this OVA won't take too long to get to us, and it'll hopefully cover us until we can wait for 2024 for the next season. Now, to my comment earlier, that's not to say that Kyoto Animation has nothing planned between now and an OVA next year and the third season. Hopefully something else will come out that'll kind of tie us over until that comes around. But at least we now know what their next project is, because it's been pretty quiet out of their studio. Moving on to some other news. Yes, for fans of Capellion, I was actually really a huge fan of the art style and the world they built for Capellion. I didn't get all the way through it, but I actually went into the manga and read that instead of actually watching the anime adaptation. But some exciting news out of that mangaka Tomonori Inoue, who has posted on Twitter stating that they have plans for their next manga. They plan on releasing this new manga on June 10th in the Kodansha magazine Pocket app. They claim that the genre is likely to be science fiction. I guess they're kind of leaving it up to people's imaginations, leaving a little bit of mystery there. Additionally, they have released a new art for it, which I've had on the screen here. And the new manga, its title is Manatsu no Grey Goo, which is Midsummer Grey Goo. So we'll see where that goes. Unfortunately, no synopsis or anything to work with here, but I guess that based on the art, it looks very Capellion, very post-apocalyptic kind of looking. So definitely be looking out for that one. Moving on to our next news, the official Twitter account for Kadokawa's monthly Shonen Ace magazine has announced that the Mother of Goddess Tormentori is coming to a conclusion. Yes, the chapter that will be releasing on June 24th will be its final chapter, so if you're a big fan of that series, I don't know if he's going to choose somebody. I don't know at this point where that manga goes. I enjoyed the anime. It was very old school, harem ecchi, and that was kind of refreshing for once, but I don't know if anybody's shooting for the character to get with somebody, but maybe you'll know by then. Moving on to some sort of sad news, the official website for the anime adaptation of Ayakashi Triangle has announced that they will be premiering it in 2023. So I guess it's good news that we have an actual premiere year, but I guess it's unfortunate for some people that were hoping that it would be coming out in 2022. So gonna have some wait there. Like everything else, with Sound Euphonium and everything else, I guess we as anime fans are used to waiting for things. I mean, somebody mentioned here recently, what's going on with Spice and Wolf? It's probably was announced very early, and they have literally nothing really planned for it yet. So it's going to take time. Moving on, some exciting news for Fruits Basket Prelude film for those that are waiting for that, including myself, wanting that conclusion finally. Crunchyroll has announced they have acquired the rights for the film. They plan to release it in US and Canada in theaters June 25th, 28th, and 29th. They will be doing sub and dub releases of it, by the way. And additionally, in the UK, they'll be releasing it on July 20th. So definitely look forward to that. Super exciting stuff. Hopefully, eventually it'll come to their website, because I'm sure this is probably going to be a kind of a limited release, but We'll see. Moving on, the official website for the anime adaptation of Bastard Manga, which is, of course, the new adaptation that's going to be on Netflix. They have released a new visual and the theme song for the series. Twele will be performing the ED for this series called Blessless. And for those that are not aware, this has already had a premiere date set for it worldwide on Netflix on June 30th, so definitely look forward to that. And for our last set of news, we have some official release dates for the summer season. It's an exciting season coming around the corner. I will be doing a video here soon that's going to be covering pretty much what I'm most excited about. I'll be doing a preview video, as well as the anime cast, Otaku Spirit anime cast will be doing an actual preview where we'll cover every single show of the season. So definitely, if you've not already, make sure to subscribe to this channel or subscribe to our actual podcast, either way you want to consume it. But our first one is Made in Abyss, the second season. Kadokawa has released a promo video for this series. I'm kind of staying away from them. I've made it my goal to stay away from any PVs or anything for this series. I want to go in completely cold. But yes, this has announced that it will have a July 6th premiere, so set your calendars for that. And for those that are not aware, if you're in the US, High Dive will be streaming this when they've already acquired the license for it. Which, by the way, High Dive has been grabbing a lot of really fantastic titles for summer, so it does look like, you know, not just spring, but High Dive is coming in swinging, and they're wanting to create a competition against Crunchyroll, which I think is absolutely fantastic, and I hope that people support that. Even though, yes, I'm not a huge fan of their player. Hopefully that stuff gets fixed over time. Additionally, for fans of Made in Abyss, the 3D action RPG game they've announced a while back, they have stated they will be releasing it on September 2nd, so if you're a fan of that particular style, it looks okay. I want to wait for some more videos of it to see how well it plays, but it definitely is one of those things that I might just jump into just for the story elements, even if the gameplay isn't that great. Gameplay looked decent though. But of course, this will be releasing on PS4, Switch, and Steam. The story of the game centers around Rico and Reg's meeting in the first episode of Season 1. This marks the start of their great adventure, and together they will travel to a secret camp in the second layer of the Abyss. Experience the awesome power of the Curse of the Abyss, as well as the astonishing legendary entities known as primeval creatures. Prepare to glimpse into the world of Rico and her friends. Again, I might just jump into it straight off just for the story alone, but we do have Xenoblade Chronicles 3 coming out soon, so that's gonna be difficult. Moving on to the other summer announcements, we have the official Twitter account for Shadow House has released their trailer for the second season, and in that trailer they announced a July 8th premiere. So again, another one that I'm super excited for and setting my calendar for. The official website for My Stepmom's Daughter Is My Ex, which that's gonna be a trash fire. Released a promo with a July 6th premiere, so there's another one. And finally, the official website for Classroom of Elite Anime has announced a July 4th premiere for that one returning as well. So some really exciting stuff around the corner. Like I said, stay tuned to this channel as I'll be covering a lot of the shows coming in the summer season. It's right around the corner, so we gotta start getting hyped for it. And unfortunately, say goodbye to all the shows that we're currently enjoying, which is a lot. But I hope you guys enjoyed this news bit. If you did, make sure to hit that like button down below, comment. Let me know, out of all this news, what's most exciting to you. Additionally, if you've not already, make sure to hit that subscribe button. If you'd like to support us more, we have a Patreon link and a tips link in the description below, as well as you can click on that super thanks button and support us through YouTube directly. We definitely appreciate everybody that does, and y'all take care.